Tuning in, and welcome to this week's movie review of The Number 23, starring Jim Carrey and Virginia Madsen. When it comes to casting for the movie, The Number 23, there could have been 50 actors who could play the role. You know, Jim Carrey doesn't take anything away from the role. He does a decent job. I know some of you don't like him in this kind of role, but I don't think he hurt the movie. The acting is also fine. There are only 3 main actors in the movie, and the cast is fairly small. As far as the plot goes, it starts out okay. You know, I got sucked in by the trailer like many of you did. I was very interested in the movie after I saw the preview. You know, I thought it was going to be some grandiose, end-of-the-world movie like The Omen or Lord of the Rings. You know, the number 23 trailer mentioned things like the mark of the beast, 666, or even the tilting of the Earth's axis being 23 degrees. So I was thinking this was going to be some end-of-the-world type movie, and somehow the number 23 was my enemy. Wrong. It couldn't have been executed at any less of a scale. What I was imagining the number 23 being was the scope of the internet, but what I got was a story the size of a shoebox. The execution is not necessarily bad. Unfortunately, a bad script is a bad script. I don't think Kubrick could have made a good movie from this script. You know, one of my biggest problems with the movie The Number 23 is, you know, if you really look hard enough and, you know, you think about it, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 as numbers. Everything else is just double digits. So if you really just want to pick, there's only 9 real numbers to choose from. And you look at any combination, you're really going, you know, if you want to say, I see this, you know, you can find it anywhere if you try hard enough. And the funny thing is, maybe 23 comes up more than any other combination. Like if you're rolling dice, there's a reason why they say 7, you know, because it's the most combinations, 6 plus 1, 4 plus 3, 2 plus 5, they all come up to the number 7. So basically, maybe the number 2 and 3, 23, comes up more than most. But you say it comes up 30% of the time, there's still 70% it doesn't come up. And then if it doesn't come up, they'll say it's like, oh, it's 32, which is 23 in reverse. And it just becomes at some point where this concept of 23 is really reaching. You know, so when you're watching a movie and you're seeing them talk about it, you know, and sure, there's things that, you know, add up to the number 23, but there's so many more things that don't, that after a while, I think for me, seeing this movie, I started almost looking at it, the concept itself, the number 23, is pretty much a joke. So maybe some people are into it, and maybe some people like that little game, like if you see a little slug bug and you punch the guy to the left, you know, that's your little thing. But the 23, in my opinion, from what I've seen, is just nothing more than a little parlor game. The ending, well, just like the other February release beat-down Ghost Rider, was 2/3 of a script at best. The reveal at the end was bad and drawn out, and the ending was even worse. It was like watching a rodent die a slow death after eating laundry detergent. It builds up to a big empty air ball and blows away, and it just took 2 hours of your time and $10 from your pocket. I give the number 23 1.5 stars. If you would like to submit a movie, email me at mrblacksmoviereviews@hotmail.com. Stop by each week to see videos on movie reviews, the box office top 10, DVD releases, the flop of the week, and I go over user reviews and comments. Subscribe to this channel, and you may be able to save time and money from seeing the wrong movie.